Clay Campbell returns in Neon Future Volume 2, but things aren't quite as they seem as we visit a lot of familiar places and we find out that his mind has been imprisoned by the CTG. What's up everybody, Trinity here, and welcome back to the Second Street Marvel for today's comic book review. And today we're talking about Neon Future Volume 2. This book is being published by Impact Theory Comics. It's being written by Tom Bilyeu with art by Neil Edwards and Jeremy Rawpack. The inker is Keith Champagne and the colorists are David Kim and Noah Zhu with letters done by A Larger World Studios. Now, if you didn't read Neon Future Volume 1, I would highly suggest that you go back and read it. You can actually go to ImpactTheoryComics.com. You can go to their website and download the digital comics of issues 1 through 6 and read them absolutely free. But if you're there, they're giving you something for free, you might as well order the trade paperback. It's such a beautiful book. You can have it shipped to your house. Man, I'm telling you, Volume 1 of Neon Future was one of my favorites, and Volume 2 is starting off no different. Now, as I have said, and in case you haven't checked out all of my reviews on Neon Future Volume 1, I highly suggest you go out there and do it. You will learn that I love this series. Neon Future is a cyberpunk tale that takes place 30 years in the future after advanced automation and AI has overrun the world. People have begun upgrading their bodies with this advanced technology and automation, and it basically affected the whole world economy, and every single country started dealing with it in their own way. And in the United States, they enacted Article 10, known as the Return, which outlawed all of this advanced technology. But there was an underground faction called Neon Future that is led by Kita Sovi. Now, what they are doing is they are continuing to upgrade their bodies with this advanced technology. But of course, even within their own ranks, there are people who want a little bit more of that power. Now, Kita Sovi, he wants to live in harmony, in peace with the humans. People, the authentic, the people who have chosen not to upgrade their bodies with this advanced technology. But there are other people out there, like Gecko, who kind of rules the loop. And she wants to see a future in which the people who have upgraded their bodies with this advanced technology known as the augmented, she thinks they should be dominating the earth. And that's kind of, where this story all started off. And then, here we get into Volume 2, and we see after Clay Campbell had given his life to help save his friends in Neon Future and his newfound love, we see that it appears that his consciousness has been hijacked and imprisoned inside the kernel. Now, the kernel is basically the mainframe for the CTG, which is the counterterrorism group who basically goes out and hunts all the people who are upgrading their bodies with this advanced technology. And we see that Clay Campbell is there, and he keeps going in and out of consciousness. He can't quite figure out what's going on. Well, he eventually figures out that he's still trapped in the kernel and finds a way to get a message out to his friends and his lover, Dee Walker, and all of his friends in Neon Future. So they decide to come up with a plan to go and try to save him. Now, mind you, they actually have his body, but he is unconscious. He's been in a coma. So they actually have to do this by going into the Neon Garden. And I'm telling you guys, issue number 7 here. It's number 7 overall. It's issue number 1 of Volume 2. I'm telling you guys, I love this book. In case you guys haven't heard me flap my gums enough about it already here on the channel. Now, I've talked a lot before about how this book is a cyberpunk tale, so it follows all of those same tropes. It's very familiar and reminiscent of a lot of things we've seen out there, like Ghost in the Shell, Blade Runner, and even The Matrix. It kind of takes all of these elements and blends them in. Impact Theory has something a little bit different to offer us, and I believe they do. If you go check out the company, their mission statement, go check out Tom Bilyeu and find out what kind of man he is, where his mindset is at, and you will see that Impact Theory does have something a little bit different to offer with their stories here that, like I said, they might seem familiar to you. but they do have something a little bit different to offer. And here in Volume 2, we see that Tom Bilyeu is actually writing this book all himself. Now, Jim Krueger was actually in on Volume 1 and helped them write that, and we can see that he's still credited here with being like some of the story and everything here is, he's still being credited here. But in Volume 2, it looks like Tom Bilyeu is doing the writing himself. And I've got to tell you, after reading Volume 1, I think that Jim Krueger and the whole crew here kind of came together and wrote a very good tale. And I think Tom Bilyeu in issue number 7 has done a very good job in bringing us back into that world and making, and thrusting us forward. And I'm telling you guys, issue number 7 was excellent. Now, getting down to the art, guys, I've talked about the art here plenty on the channel. These books are very beautiful. They have very beautiful art. The line work is great. The colors that they use just pop off the page. And now, the one thing I will say is that Impact Theory has kind of made a decision where some people may not like this, is they have decided to go all digital with their single issues. So all of their books, which include Neon Future and now Hexagon, will be released on digital. Now, I know some people have their feelings about that. A lot of us comic readers like to support our local comic book shops, and we love to have those single issues. I'm one of those people. They're trying to get this in as many hands as possible, and that's how they're doing it, by trying to get people into these digital comics and just getting it out there. They want you to read these books, but they will still also be doing trade paperbacks that will be releasing through Diamond Distribution and be available at your local comic book shop. Guys, I'm telling you, I love Neon Future. I love the mission statement of Impact Theory Comics. Neon Future, their first title they put out, Volume 1 was great. I highly suggest you go to their website where you can download the first 6 issues and read them for free, and then get into Volume 2 that just kicked off. I'm telling you guys, they're giving you pretty much everything for free. They want you to read this book. You have absolutely no reason to not go buy this book. I'll make sure I leave some links down in the comments section. I'll leave a pinned comment where you can go and check out Impact Theory Comics and check out Neon Future Volume 2. That's all I have for this video today, folks. But let me know down in the comments below, did you read Neon Future Volume 1? If not, why not? You have no excuse. I gave away free copies of issue number 1. I gave away a free copy of Volume 1, as a matter of fact. And you can almost guarantee, you can place numbers on this, I'll probably be giving away Neon Future Volume 2. So make sure you're subscribed, click the little bell and all of that good stuff. Give this video a thumbs up or give it a thumbs down if you don't like it. But I'm telling you, make sure you're subscribed, because that's one thing you're going to have to do in order to be entered into any of the giveaways that I do on this channel. You gotta be here and support the channel, right? Yeah, anyway. While you're at it, make sure you share this video with a friend and invite them to come hang out with us here on the 2nd Street Marvel. You all have a very good day. Have a great rest of your week. Go out and read some awesome comics, and we'll see you in the next video. Later.